So, have you thought things through?
You know, I probably haven't really thought things through.
Hmm? Go ahead, speak your mind.
Uh,
As always, to follow in the footsteps of Akivili. Sometimes we stop on other worlds, and we'll continue to do so. There are countless next stops in the galaxy. I love the vast reaches of space, and the Express does too. I want to seek out new worlds, and the Express wants to return to its former path. Because you're different.
because I'm different.
Well, that might be the biggest reason.
Celeron.
It's not the only one. I think you need a chance.
The cancer of the
A
universe.
chance to discover just how different you really are from everyone else. Everybody keeps telling you how special you are and how you have a Stellaron inside you. But that's already plain as day to you. And no matter who tells you, be it me or Herta or anybody, it's not the same thing as feeling it yourself. You have to experience enough to know if you've gained or lost anything because of the Stellaron, and to know who you really are. Learn to control the Stellaron, and then you can control your destiny.
I really like her voice.
The Stellaron might still be an enigma, but the fact of the matter is, it's a part of you. And you have to embrace this before you can move forward into the future.
Hey, Alan, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the sub. I normally don't play PC games, even though I have a monster PC that can run anything, and so I thought, okay, I'll play Honkai Star Rail today. I have like Square Enix sponsored streams for Live Alive and Octopath that I should be doing, but today, I can do that Sunday. Today I thought I'd relax a bit and try to catch up because I know I'm behind. That being said, I should probably move my camera down because I can just cover up the user ID without having to cover up the user ID that way. Where is my... Oh, right here, okay. Just moving myself down. There we go. And maybe not so large. So you can see the subtitles. Okay. My head's still in the way of the subtitles. Hold on. I'm trying to be like not so intrusive that I cover everything up. Also, my sub stuff is behind my... Yeah, it is, isn't it? My alert box. My alert box. Here. Here you go. I'll give this back to you since it was missing earlier. Let me move Watte upon here. I'm just testing. Once we're under a new... Okay. How are you, by the way, buddy? We'll start in a second. I just need to fix a lot of stuff really quick. Have you still playing FF? Right there should be about good. Okay, we're good. Apologies.
I was ready ages ago.
Oh, if you're doing drops too, let me know if drops are working for you. Because I haven't been using drops before.
But everything's not so ordinary anymore, is it? Walking the same path over and over will never be the same. There will always be something new. That's the meaning of trailblazing. There's no need to be so formal. You helped us defeat that big fella anyway. Plus, if we keep making pleasantries, we'll waste a whole day. You've done me a huge favor by defending the space station from the Antimatter Legion. And know that while Herta may not admit it, she owes me one. She won't refuse me if I ask for a favor in return.
Oh, you know what? I have one last thing to do really quick. Give me like 2 seconds. I'm gonna vanish. Woo, magic. Just for a second, because I forgot something. Okay, I'm back. Apologies. Hold on. Ah, I'm knocking stuff over. Okay, sorry. We shall continue.
And it's probably not too much to ask for a rare item from the space station, right?
Uh-huh.
How about we continue talking on the express? I'll make you a cup of coffee. My special blend. So, have you thought things through?
Yeah.
Then come with me.
The way to celebrate.
Let's go.
I'll be waiting.
Time to
That's
get
like
on.
a Final Fantasy Crisis Core song.
I'm over here.
Ah!
Come with me, take the
Cute mascot.
journey.
Alert.
Hey, you over there looking dumbfounded. Yes, Pom Pom's talking to you.
Oh, good.
Himiko told Pom Pom about your situation. Now listen up. Pom Pom will only say this once. Pom Pom's sure there have been lots of people telling you how special you are
Nope.
lately.
I mean,
But this is the
depends what you mean
Astral
by special.
Express.
but
And
I don't
everyone
think-
on here has their secrets. Since you chose to board, you can abide by the rules. You're not the only special one here. You'd best remember that. I'm Pom Pom, the conductor. Just come find me if you have any trouble.
So adorable.
We will see. Come with me, take the journey.
Oh, okay. Well. I already had done a lot of this stuff already.
I'll be waiting till we
Up to character traces 4 times. Why?
I'll be waiting till we make
Where does that leave me warp-wise? Because I think, okay, so this is my guaranteed. 5 tickets for my guaranteed.
take the journey.
And then I need a few more of these. I'm not pulling just yet.
Come with me, take the journey.
Oh. Okay. Pop,
Here already? I was just engaging in pleasantries. How can I help?
He sounds so frustrated.
You recognize this as well? Himiko always likes to bring back weird junk and try to fix it. That also got modified a bit. Don Hong's room? Oh, you mean the archives? He's just sort of living in there, I guess. I can't be bothered getting him out. March 7th's room is right next to the archives. You can visit him on the way. Oh? Why are you interested in her room? Pom Pom remembers Himiko saying that you saved her.
No, it's not emotional.
Very
Well,
brave. Very foolhardy. But that is what a trailblazer should be like. March 7th's room is in the express sleeper compartment. She's always running around, so she might not be there. Pom-Pom still needs to prepare for the express's warp jump. You can look around the place yourself. No matter where you go on this train, Pom-Pom will always have my eyes on you. Himiko likes using the phonograph a lot. She says it can play melodies from the past. Welt likes collecting these jet black discs. It seems like they could be antiques. He'd be very happy if you could bring a few back.
I'd be very happy if I could bring you back. Oh, okay. Ooh. What if I like the one song? I want like a really good song. Get the mood. Fantastic. Oh, that one's good too. Yeah, it's just gonna be this one. There. Oh, this is what he bopped me on the head.
Oh, it's you. How do you feel? I'll check you out in a minute.
Headache, because you hit me on the head with your old man cane.
In any case, I have to thank you for saving March. It's good that you think so. Someone with that mindset and the actions to back it up, that is the true meaning of the word hero.
Yeah.
However, as long as the Stellaron is still in your body, you should be careful what you do. I don't know if Himiko and I can suppress it again. But I won't bore you any longer. So much happened at the space station, you must be tired. There should be some time until the next warp jump, so feel free to walk around and familiarize yourself with the environment.
True enough, bro. Let's see. I guess we can't go here, so I guess I have to go to the passenger cabins. Oh, wait.
What do you think? Does the Astral Express look the same as you imagined?
Better? Is there a way... Oh.
March said something like that at first too.
Yeah.
Seems like you young people have similar tastes. Oh, right. March and Don Hung should both be in their rooms right now. You can go look for them. You youngsters should get along well. We usually meet up here, but our personal cabins are in the next carriage. Also, don't mind Pom-Pom's antics. They're actually pretty interested in you.
Pom-Pom's my favorite,
It's just
though.
that we haven't had new passengers on the Express for a long while. All right, I won't steal Pom-Pom's thunder. If you have any questions, just go ask our conductor.
You know, I think, oh, no. Okay. Let's see.
There seems to be the sound of electronic equipment.
Who's there?
I learned to sense incoming visitors after people kept barging in so
People
frequently.
totally means March. March 7th to be exact. That date always pops in. Oh, look in the archives. Though the words are barely legible, illustrations are beyond recognition. It may take many moons for one to decipher their content. Oh my gosh, there's just a bed there. Whoa, okay. This is Oh, this is all the stuff that I've collected already, right? Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna redo that. I'll redo that my own time, but that's good that that's like there, I guess.
Can I help you? Feel free. This is open to everyone on the Express. While many of the roads that Akivili traveled along no longer exist, I think it's still meaningful to record our adventures as current passengers of the Express. I enter the collected data into the Archives databank. I try to catalog the people and places the Express encounters, and compare and contrast them with the existing records. Do you see the terminal over there? It can be used to view information already stored in the databank. Do give it a go.
I don't think I need to, but thank you anyway. Ah, okay. Light cones. Oh, okay. Well, fine. March 7th. Their story.
Come with me, take the journey.
Oh, okay, well.
The way to celebrate. I'll be
The door is unlocked. Should I
No,
go in?
I've been set up by too many Sakura War games to not do that.
Better to wait till the room's owner comes back.
Hi. Hello. Attention all passengers. Attention all passengers.
No, Pom Pom. Excuse you.
Express.
we will see. Come with me, take the journey. We will
Should I have maybe gone in there?
come with me.
Oh,
take
okay.
the
Yeah.
journey.
It's fine. This.
The way to celebrate.
There's only pictures of them, not
I'll be
us.
waiting till we make it the day to celebrate. I'll be
We were never in her room. Got it, everybody?
till we make it.
Never. Pom Pom? Bro.
You took long enough. But at least everyone's here now.
I wonder if I can not capture the cursor. And the only reason why I don't want to capture the cursor is because it's probably super annoying in my cursor all the time. Okay, good. Yeah, my cursor's off now.
He won't be here, so just leave him be.
Oh, you don't have to see it in the middle of the screen. That always bothers me when I'm watching playback.
Oh yeah, take these. A tiny bonus from the conductor to the passenger. Think of it as an investment in your future growth.
Oh, thank you, Pom Pom. I mean,
Come with me, take the
I want tickets. Yes, tickets, thank you. I'm already at a pretty high level, so he's probably just gonna give me a whole bunch of stuff. Am I not 10 yet? Okay, well. Got pretty close.
Okay, everyone, hurry up and find a place to sit down. Try not to be like March, always running around the express like a headless chicken.
I
Pom Pom's
agree.
going to start the final preparations for the jump.
Alrighty. Oh, you can just hit escape? Heck yeah, that's easier.
with me, take the journey.
Got it. I don't have friends, so it's fine.
We will see.
But I appreciate the thought. So how many? That's 4. I have half of. March.
There you are.
March.
Wait, this is your first trip. So that should be double the excitement, right? That's the spirit. I was excited the first time I experienced a warp jump too, but I'm used to it now. Don't worry, you'll get used to it too. And before you know it, you'll be a mature and dependable passenger just like me. The
Yes,
first step
mature.
is to grab a hold of the root cause of your anxiety. Well, it is a little abstract, but basically you just need to pinpoint what's bothering you. The second step is to focus all your anxiety on that point.
Okay.
Seems like you're a natural. It's not easy to reach this level of enlightenment. Now for step 3. Yank out that anxiety and cast it away with all your might. Really? I've never been able to do it successfully myself. What does it feel like? Like all your worries have been swept away?
Like he has amnesia anyway, so he won't remember any of his worries.
This is your
even
first
if-
time experiencing the warp jump, so a little discomfort is unavoidable. If you're really anxious about it, I can stay here and have a chat with you. About everyone on the Express? Who would you like to know about? She's the owner of the Express. We joke around calling Pom Pom the conductor, but everyone knows Himiko is the boss. It all started with her encounter with the Astral Express, and they haven't been apart since then.
Wow. Okay.
She's extremely passionate, like a burning sun. However, she remains mysterious most of the time. Once in a while, you feel that she's burning herself out, trying to accomplish her dream. Only someone like her is worthy of the Astral Express. I think Himiko's vision of her whole life revolves around a very important dream. To be honest, I don't know when Pom Pom appeared. I think it was before I came to the Express. No, wait, maybe it was after.
I forgot to mention that this has drops in it. Do we have drops? Okay.
Pom Pom is like the spirit of the Astral Express. Whenever anyone on the Express needs help, they will appear immediately. It would be ill-advised to underestimate them. Pom Pom is terrifying when they get angry. Yes, it's terrifying. Dan Heng is a lonely child. He may appear distant and cold, but his heart is kind. Perhaps he's the way he is today because he spent so much time on the run. Sometimes he reminds me of myself when I was young. He used to work at the Xianzhou. We don't know what he's running from. He once told me that he didn't know either. All he knew was that something was chasing him and
Wow,
that he had to
that's
run.
very ominous.
So he boarded the ship of a troupe called the Morning Actors and escaped the IPC. After a while, he made his way to the Express, and he's stayed here longer than anywhere else.
Wow.
Don't worry. No matter who or what wants to hurt Dan Heng, we won't let them. Those who dare attack members of the Astral Express should be prepared to suffer the wrath of me and Himiko. Did Himiko tell you about March 7th? She was trapped in ice, floating through space.
What?
We happened upon her and rescued her.
Whoa.
It was a unique type of ice known as six-phased ice, a substance that adheres to imaginary law, meaning that external forces cannot change its form.
That's pretty wild, actually. I'm moving the chat box really quick because I remember. Actually, chat box is fine underneath the text here. It should be fine. Anyway.
Whoever sealed her inside the six-phased ice, no matter who it is, did so either to protect her or banish her. I believe she had been floating through space for some time. It's impossible to trace the origins of this phenomenon. When it's observed by humans, or should I say, once it begins to affect the physical world, it's already too late to reverse. It's like a sudden storm that appears on a calm ocean. This phenomenon causes the smooth journey through the expanse to be filled with dangers. The mechanism whereby this mutation and corrosion spreads is the stellarons. It promulgated rapidly, like cancer cells, so the International Peace Corporation named it the Cancer of All Worlds.
Okay.
They are the army ruled by the Eon of Destruction, Nanook. As Nanook's followers, they stand against all life and civilization and execute the will of destruction, disseminating chaos and calamity. Their actions cannot be explained by reason, because their only motivation and purpose is to destroy.
Well, I mean, Nanook.
Fragmentums are a phenomenon of corrosion. The mainstream school of thought is that stellarons catalyzed the appearance of fragmentums. All matter in space that comes into contact with the fragmentum will be turned into fragmentum creations. However, you don't have to feel too burdened. At the very least, the current state of the stellaron in your body is very stable and will not cause distortion to the outside.
Okay, interesting. Oh my gosh. He makes they make noises. Oh my gosh, I can't. Pom pom. Pom pom, walk back. Walk back.
Come with me, take the journey.
Okay, sorry, I got distracted. If you're a cat person, you'd understand. Yes.
The universe.
Whale.
The Astral Express. Eons. Did I get dragged into a science fiction movie or something? This stellaron thing in my body.
Are you trying to catch the stars? I've done stuff like that before. But
Way to kill the mood, March.
it wasn't stars for me, though. It was lights. When I first woke up after being rescued from the ice, I could see clusters of stars in front of me. I reached out for them automatically, but they turned out to be the carriage ceiling lights. The whole crew was watching me. It was pretty embarrassing.
I bet.
Uh-huh, like I was some kind of weird alien. I don't really blame them for being curious, though. They had no idea where I came from. You might not believe it, but before all this, I was stuck in a huge block of ice drifting through space. Himeko and Mr. Yang and... who was it again? Anyway, they figured out a way to melt the ice and saved me. I don't remember a thing.
Before you're frozen? She's not gonna.
Who I am, where I'm from, my name. It's like everything was erased from my mind. March 7th was the day they found me, so it stuck. Ever since then, I've been hanging out on this train and following it to whatever destination it decides to stop at. I'm hoping that one day I can find my past.
Oh no, desire to want to help her is increasing.
What am I talking about this for? A way to get everyone down, huh?
Sorry.
It's fine. I was the one who brought it up. Cheer up! It's not every day someone gets to ride on the Astral Express. Ah, here comes the conductor.
The express has reached a safe distance from the space station. We'll be jumping in about 10 minutes. Return to your seats, please. Both of you! Things could get bumpy.
What if I don't want to, Pom-Pom?
Thanks, Pom-Pom. But did you really have to come and remind me? I'm not a newbie, you know.
Well, it wouldn't be necessary, but Miss March 7th likes to challenge herself. And falls over every time.
That's
Sounds
just
about
called
right.
never giving up. Conductor, can I get a juice, please? Thank you!
We're jumping in 5 minutes. You can have something to drink when it's over.
But I'm thirsty now. Oh, don't worry about me. I just want to see if I can stay on my feet this time. Thanks. I feel like I'm starting to get the hang of it. The key is using your core, waist, and leg muscles. It's not your stance that matters, but your ability to ride the inertia. Well, don't mind me. Find a place to sit down and buckle up.
She's gonna be flattened, isn't she?
Oh, don't worry about... Thanks. The key is... Well, don't mind...
You know, I'm just gonna sit down.
Come with me, take the journey.
Hello? Hello, hello? All passengers, please return to your seats.
This is
The train
crazy.
is about to make the jump. Hold on, everyone.
She's like, I'm not gonna fall over against the G-force. I'm not gonna fall against something that can crush my
4,
body.
3, 2, 1.
And she's dead.
After all those millennia, is this what Jarilo-VI has become?
Uh-huh. So, that snowy planet is our destination this time?
Yes. Looks like this trailblazing expedition won't be easy.
Spatial readout anomaly. Star rail stability is down to 12%. Schedule alteration. 7-day stopover time extended indefinitely.
Ooh, anomaly. That's my rule. I mean, you know, indefinite, we just have to, we're stuck here.
The complex locality of this world has been affected somehow. The star rail has been blocked off by something. Take an ordinary train as an example. It's like the tracks up ahead have suddenly snapped, and the way forward leads straight into a collapsing abyss. The only sensible thing to do would be to brake hard, right?
If we try to force our way ahead, there could be a hefty price to pay.
This again? Don't tell me. It's gotta be.
A Celeron.
The results of the preliminary
Oh.
analysis are here.
Yeah,
The
okay.
anomaly stems from a Stellaron, as always.
I feel well to mood right now.
Yes, just like the one that's been placed into your body.
Stellarons are clouded in mystery. Even Herta isn't able to fully understand them. But there's no need to worry. This isn't the first time our route has been obstructed by a Stellaron. Even if we don't know much about them, at least we know how to neutralize their influences.
The only thing we can say for sure is that their arrival causes massive changes to civilizations and ecosystems. They also generate distortions in space, such as fragmentums. There must be an inextricable connection between the Stellaron we're dealing with here and Jarilo-VI becoming a frozen planet.
Our current theory is that Stellarons are seeds of disaster, planted by a certain eon throughout the universe. We can't continue to
Dmitry-Yuriev?
trailblaze without removing the source of the disaster.
Just saying. Yeah, why can't they save themselves? That's interesting.
It's empowering, looking out at a world from a window like this. But when you set foot on the planet itself, you realize how small and helpless you really are. Just like them.
I'd like to entrust this trailblazing expedition to March, Dan Heng, and you. The objective is clear. Find the Stellaron responsible for the disaster and the spatial distortions, and bring it back to the Express. We'll deal with the rest.
Awesome! We get to work as a team again.
Come with me, take the journey.
You're not coming, Himiko?
Someone has to stay on the train, or Pom Pom will get lonely. Not to mention, Nanook threw us a glance just now. If we're targeted by the Antimatter Legion, then things could go south fast.
So it's still not our turn.
I know you really want to go, but we should give the youngsters a chance to get out there on their own. It'll be a good opportunity for them to bond. March, if you two are ready, why not go and find Dan Heng? He's probably already started collating the ecological data and survey results for Jarilo-VI. It's always good to know more about the destination before you start a journey.
I really like the voice acting in this. Pom 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 pom.
Each stop brings its own grand and exciting adventure. No. Pom Pom can't leave the train right now.
No!
Pom Pom's so dejected all of a sudden.
Come with me, take the journey. We will see.
Thanks to a brilliant performance, you guys saved the space station from a moment of crisis. Now, the Express is relying on you to get it moving again. Remember, there are 4 things we do when we arrive at a new world. Explore, understand, establish, and connect. And I'm sure you'll get along really well with March and Dan Heng.
Ever since the destruction sowed Stellarons across the universe, many worlds have changed. Nanook, the destruction, Yaosha, the abundance, Terminus, the finality. I've seen and learned a lot in my time, but I still struggle to understand some of the Eon's actions.
I mean, he's only human and he's dealing with these gods,
A
right?
planet covered in snow and ice. Will I find my answer here? Whoa! Don't sneak up on me like that. Why are you still here? Go find Dan Heng. Exciting adventures are waiting for us.
Are you doing okay after your first jump? Dizziness or retching are normal reactions. You'll feel better once you get used to it.
You know what's funny is he said that there were Aeons going around spreading these Stellarons. I was like, Dmitry-Yuriev, you mean? You mean Dmitry-Yuriev by the man named Dmitry-Yuriev? Anyway, I turned on drops for the first time, ZK, so I don't know if drops are coming up at all on the. I think it doesn't pop up. I think I have to pin a message, I think. Or does it? Oh, okay. It does show up on your chat. It doesn't show up on mine. That's why. I was curious. That's weird.
So you have high compatibility with the Express. That's good. I went through the Express's database, and it seems the environment on
Okay,
Jarilo-VI has undergone drastic changes in the past few centuries. It was not a frozen planet to begin with.
We are gonna do alive on Sunday, but I just needed a break, and I figure I need to catch up. So I installed this on PC, and I was like, okay, I guess we're gonna play this because it's space.
He
so-
said so? Considering the spatial
It's my
obstacles
first
that the
time
Star
streaming
Rail
from
has
PC
encountered,
too, which is sort of funny.
it's highly possible.
But the stream can't handle max settings, but my computer can. So I had to turn down the frame rate because apparently, like, unless you're a partner, you don't get that extra. You know what I mean? The extra frame cap. Because when you're a partner, you get a higher frame rate. So mine is like it's like 1 frame over. I think I get 59, and like the next frame cap is 60 for this. So I had to turn it down to 30. Womp womp.
I've conducted a preliminary survey and found that there's one area with a relatively normal temperature on the surface of the planet. By normal, I mean a temperature that just about allows for human survival. If I had to choose a site for initial investigation on this trailblazing expedition, that would be it.
They don't give you 40 as an option in here. They only give you 30 or 60. They don't give you any between on the PC version, which is a little like, oh, okay.
As I expected.
Yeah,
Before
I
you
went in the
came,
settings to check.
Whenever March wanted to go anywhere, Himiko would make Mr. Yang and me go with her. And even after you arrived, I didn't suppose I'd be the one to be liberated of that duty. I assume the trailblazing objective this time is to find the Stellaron on Jarilo-VI and dispel the effect it's exerting on the Star Rail. Right? I see. You should find March. I'll join you two once I'm ready.
Did you talk to Don Hung? How'd it go? Really? I find that hard to believe.
Full of
Relax.
enthusiasm.
Don Hung and I are experienced trailblazers. We got your back. Well, are you ready? When I first saw this planet, I thought, a world covered in ice. Could it have something to do with my past? Now I can't stop thinking about it. Still, the ice that trapped me was six-phased ice, a very rare substance. I don't think you can find it on your average planet.
No, let's look.
To be honest, I think I'd be kind of annoyed if I found out this was my home world. It looks freezing. Pretty girls aren't frost resistant.
Tell that to Weishni from Ruby.
What? Is there something on my face?
Nah, I was just imagining all the fun we're gonna have here.
I feel sorry for this world. First the Stellaron, and now you.
The calamity. Let's go.
All right, here comes the Jarilo-VI Trailblaze team.
Jarilo-VI. We're here.
It really is one big snowball.
Doesn't feel
Well, the
that cool.
Trailblaze path grants us faint power. It allows us to better adapt to harsh environments.
Snow as far as the eye can see. Which direction should we
Right.
take?
Let me wear this skirt on to this planet that I see way below us that's covered in ice.
Based on the coordinates,
Anime logic.
target should be up ahead.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go!
And she had Byakko to like hang on to. Or Dromark or whatever.
Do you want to mention the time we smashed a hole through Taikian Stadium? Or shall I?
Please stop bringing that up. Let's just say that landings and crowds don't mix.
Unless you enjoy trailblazing through 2 weeks of community service.
I said drop it!
Remember, we should stay vigilant. We know very little about this world.
Yes,
Calm
okay,
down.
well.
Between the three of us, nothing will stand in our way. I mean, come on. You've got a Stellaron in your body. I have my special six-phased ice powers. And Don Hung, he's got that mysterious past thing going for him.
He has a spear.
So if people start creating trouble for us,
Can poke
they're
things.
gonna regret it.
Yeah,
So
they're gonna
how
regret it.
long does copycatitis last? Let's
As
go.
much as annoying
Braving
itis.
the unknown? That's the real spirit of trailblazing.
You hear the shivering
Hey,
underneath
get out
the
of
ice.
there or you'll shiver to death.
I didn't even ask, is the volume good? Volume's good, right? Or do you need
Holding
it
your
louder?
breath won't help.
I got this, March. Someone's got their head stuck in the sand, or the snow in this case. They just need a helping hand.
Ouch! My fine fellow, was that really necessary? Is crawling around in the snow a crime these days? I mean, come on, surely. It doesn't warrant a spearing.
How?
But then again, how can I blame you? I mean, I caught you off guard. It had to happen. You could even say I deserved it, huh? Besides, I made a gallant group of new friends as a result. Is Captain Japard around? He's an old buddy of mine.
Who?
Wait, you're not Silvermane guards? Well, why didn't you say so? Turns out we're on the same side after all.
Yeah,
Pleasure
sure.
to meet you. The name's Sampo Koski.
Wait, Costco kiosk?
Excellent, I'll remember the name. Never thought I'd run into friends from the same line of work out here in this frozen wasteland.
But fear not, Costco kiosk
Business
isn't
is
interested.
bad these days, but fear not, Sampo Koski isn't interested in hoarding. There's more than enough treasure to go around, so let's get rich together.
If I could rename him, I would totally rename him Costco kiosk.
Say, why don't we join forces? I have reliable intel the main strength of the Silvermane Guards is being deployed to the front line. This is a golden opportunity.
What are you
Come
talking
now,
about?
friends. I can understand the mistrust, but there's no need for the charade. Then again, I know the rules. Vigilance is the name of the game in our profession. It's my fault for letting my enthusiasm and sincerity get the better of me. Anyway, a meeting like this has to have been written in the stars.
Okay, kiosk.
Ask me anything you like. I won't skimp on the details. Still make it snappy. You're never more than 10 feet from a Silvermane guard. Settlement? What a literary turn of phrase. Why, there's only one place in this world where the living still reside. Our beloved Bellabog. The further away you get, the dicier things become. The city of preservation, the towering citadel, humanity's last bastion against the eternal freeze. It may sound a bit over the top, but those names are grounded in truth. The only place humans can eke out an existence
His
is
bangs are
behind
doing
those
the thing that my
impregnable
bangs
walls.
do that I'm horrible at.
Me? You guys scared me to death. There I was, looking for relics to sell, when all of a sudden you came stomping over. I thought the Silvermane guards were paying me a visit. Seriously, though, try treading a little lighter next time, huh? If you run into the guards, they won't hide in a snowdrift, and you'll be in a cell before you know it. You really don't know? The Silvermane guards are Bellabog's soldiers, enforcers, and police. Let's just say they're not the most flexible of people. And they like paying visits to folks in our line of work.
Why does he say our line of work? I like how he's just assuming.
Seems
that
like
we're-
you guys really are new to the business. To be young and naive again. How about this? As a senior in the field, which I'm sure you don't mind me saying, I'll give you some free guidance. There are ways of doing things in this profession, and you better get familiar with them. Moving in the shadows, finding the goods, pricing your stock, hiding from the guards. There's an art to all of it.
No need. Why don't you just take us to the city? We don't really know the way.
The city? Already? They haven't even started trading yet. Well, showing you the way is easy enough, Missy, but it would cost. But it would be my pleasure. Kindness is
Costco
Sampo
kiosks.
Koski's middle name. Follow me, friends, and keep quiet. We don't want to be spotted by the guards.
Good point, Costco.
So why were you hiding from the Silvermane guards?
Yeah, we're just storing a few relics away from prying eyes. Nothing serious. If it weren't for the uncompromising nature of our civil service, there'd be no need for secrecy. So whereabouts you guys from, anyway? I don't mean to pry or anything. I just care about my friends. No pressure.
Friends. Who does he think we are? Oh, you know what? Oh, okay. Nothing. Never mind.
Rule number 7, never leave a footprint. I have my own special
salvage
technique
a
called
code.
invisible snow walking. Helps me throw off pursuers in no time.
Sure.
Who are they?
You remember the Silvermane guards I mentioned?
I like the
That's
outfits.
them!
Very Guilty Gear.
Help me, old friends! I don't want to be caught!
It's the suspect and his accomplices. Arrest them!
Accomplices.
It's now or never!
Misunderstood.
Over to you, dear friends!
Hey, where do you think you're?
To be broken!
Clemency, the time is now.
A guest with no man? A gift from the stars. You have the worst luck running into me.
The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
Oh! Not so easy. I take that back. It's Flynn from Tales of Vesperia. I hear you.
I,
Yes,
Japard
exactly.
Landau, captain of the Silvermane Guards, order you to relinquish your futile resistance.
Excuse me, sir.
Ugh, that Sampo cheated us all. Wait till I get my hands on him.
Suspect, relinquish your resistance.
So I'm a criminal, huh? Forget Sampo. Wait until I get my hands on you. Right there while I give you a present.
Let's go.
This!
Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, profound secrets of the stars. Give these
Oh, that's true.
trailblazers
He
your
does look
blessing.
kind. Very true. Alright, Kai.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Eat rabbit!
Look out!
On my command! Take courage!
Alrighty, I gotcha. Hey, hey.
My
He
turn.
said-
With me out here, how can we lose?
Step aside. I have no.
A guest with no manners, huh? You have the worst luck running into me. Stay right there while I give you a present.
Resistance is
We're gonna
futile!
save it for a second.
You
Go
can't
just
run.
yet. Just yet.
Who's the lucky one today?
Our position is solid!
Try that again.
Okay, nice.
My turn. With me out here, how can we lose?
Let's make it quick.
Okay. Quick it is.
Batter up!
We're gonna go for 2 turns.
Rules are made to be broken! Decisive strike! In the name of preservation!
No way!
And the
I
prime
could have
suspect,
taken him.
the one with the blue hair?
Okay, it's a bit loud. Right about here, good? It's hard because the battles are louder than the main music, right? I think this is okay. We'll see. We'll see once we get more into the battles.
Apologies, Captain. We lost him during the pursuit.
Hi.
And we can't find his footprints.
No matter. We have his accomplices. He'll be close by, plotting his next move.
Yeah, we'd never team up with someone like him. I'm not trying to talk our way out of this, but we're not friends with that scoundrel. Did you see how fast he ditched us? We rescued him from the snow out of the kindness of our hearts. We had no idea he might be using us to get past you. Are you really dumb enough to fall for his...
I'm a captain, not an adjudication panel. As a Belobog citizen, you have the right to defend yourself,
We
but that
aren't a
can only
Belobog
take
citizen,
place under
punk.
the scrutiny of the architects. Not now. Take them away.
But we're not from here.
But we're not from Belobog.
Does our equipment bear any resemblance to yours?
Silence! What kind of nonsense are you?
As you were. We must not be tempted into careless judgment. Look at their relics. We've never excavated anything like them before. And I haven't seen anything similar in our museums.
Exactly! And we even have photos! You've probably never seen what your planet looks like, right? I took this one. Behold,
All right, because she's a
Jarilo-VI.
journalist, right?
You mean to say that this white ball that's here, that's our home? How can that...
It is said that a long time ago, strange visitors from beyond the sky would visit us here. But that after the eternal freeze, the blizzards made passage impossible. And Belobog would cease to witness such arrivals.
But these people are...
This decision is beyond us. If what they say is true, then only the Supreme Guardian may decide their fate. Our job is to present them before her. Nothing more. Outsiders, follow me. Belobog lies beyond this blizzard. Welcome to Belobog, the city of preservation.
Whoa! That's some Tales of stuff right there. That's pretty cool. Whoa, big city.
Hey, it feels
Valhalla?
like it got a bit warmer.
Or do you mean not Lightning Zone, but the other one where the academy is and everything? The one with the narrow corridors. You mean Academia? But Academia doesn't have narrow corridors, does it? I don't think Academia does. Oh, you mean Eden? You mean the original 13? You said 13 too, though. That's Academia. You know. Anyway.
That's because you're in Belobog, the last bastion of humanity.
Last bastion?
700 years
sure
ago,
it's Academia.
monsters from beyond the sky set the world ablaze. The land was turned to scorched earth, with raging infernos and billowing towers of smoke stretching beyond the horizon. In the midst of the conflict, the eternal freeze descended without warning. Suddenly, sweeping winds brought blizzards which buried the invading legion. Belobog was all that remained. The steadfast architects built this city. Under the protection of Klepoth, the preservation, Belobog remains forever warm in the face of unrelenting cold.
He's sure saying some weird stuff.
A marked change in tone. It sounds like he's quoting from a historical record.
Uh-huh. So why is he telling us all this?
You wanted to know.
Nope, wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it! I didn't get one. I told you not to do it. No, it's fine. I'm just having fun. I know these are Genshin rates. Oh, hey, there's Marsh. I have another Marsh. That's cool. Do I have enough now for a Brescia Ruins? Gotcha. Oh, yeah. Brescia Ruins. Gotcha. That makes sense.
We saw strange creatures outside the city. They must have come from a tear in corroded space. A fragmento, correct?
How do you... That's right. Out there in the blizzard, there are still many threats, including the monsters you saw. The Silvermane guards are continuously engaged with the enemy, but I'm afraid the situation is bleak. After your meeting with the Supreme Guardian, I would like to consult you on this matter.
Is there like
We're
a walk button?
lacking in intel. We're here.
I remember the Brescia Ruins, no worries. What, because I'm playing in English? Okay, so here's the thing about it. They have such a good budget. It's sort of really good. Their voice acting in English is really good too. I think I'm just more of a stickler for Japanese in Japanese RPGs because I have more of affinity to it. Also, because the localization and the way that it's done, the Japanese version changes names. Like, it's not March 7th, it's Mitsuki. Like, so like I hate when the language, the subtitles, the English doesn't match the whatever the localization is to. So I'm just gonna play it in English. I feel that's fair. This is like, I don't know.
This is Klepoth Fort, the heart of Belobog and headquarters of the Architects.
The Architects?
The saviors of humanity. Long before the arrival of the Eternal Freeze, the Architects braved the doubts and derision of the people, never wavering from their construction of its defenses.
Oh yeah, that's true. I understand.
History has proven that their decision was the correct one.
I want to give the English cast a chance.
The Architects named this fortress after Klepoth, Eon of Preservation. Under their direction, humanity has withstood external enemy attacks and held off the Eternal Freeze. Even today, we resist the Fragmentum's corrosion. This fortress is also the residence of the Supreme Guardian.
The Supreme Guardian?
I mean, if I want to be specific, I should be playing this in Chinese, right? If I want to get the actual original experience.
The leader of Belobog, elected and appointed by the Architects. The Supreme Guardians have watched over this city for generations, sheltering the people from harm.
If I'm being a purist.
The current Guardian is Madame Cocolia Rand. Every major strategic decision is issued by her.
Whoa, she sounds like a big deal.
I will now bring you to see Madame Cocolia. Please, have your words at the ready. Her time is precious, so she prefers concise communication.
We're gonna see her right now? Can I at least find a place to freshen up first?
Yeah, is there any etiquette we gotta observe?
Rest easy. The Madame Guardian doesn't care about formalities. Not to mention, you've only just arrived. It would be unexpected if you were familiar with
I haven't
Belobog
pulled
customs.
anything. I mean, I pulled stuff, but I haven't gotten anything, so it's a little rough for me right now.
I've dispatched a messenger to send word. Madame Cocolia will be aware of your arrival. Come with me.
I'm suffering. I'm living the free-to-play life
That's
right
a
now.
meaningless sacrifice. How can you...
Bronya!
You may leave, Bronya. Visitors have arrived.
Yes, Mother.
Madame Guardian, I have brought 3 outsiders to see you.
The messenger informed me. Well done, Gepard. You may leave.
No, I didn't, but people already told me. But they're different people. They're not the same people. People tried to make it sound like it was literally Bronya and Seal from, like, Honkai Third Impact, and it's not. It's the same names, but they're not the same, like, people. I thought it was like, oh, cool, cameo from actual characters from another game, but I found out that was not the case, so...
Welcome,
Yeah.
visitors from beyond the Eternal Freeze. Or perhaps I should say, from beyond the sky, no? I am Cocolia Rand, Belobog's Supreme Guardian. I would be grateful if you could tell me why you have come.
Doubt our identity?
Do you wish me to doubt it? Or perhaps you're not confident in that identity yourself. No, I do not doubt it. I can see that you are not from this world. The architects remember the history well, else we should forget it. I know that in the distant past, before the Eternal Freeze descended or the Legion invaded, this world was once prosperous beyond measure. An eon connected our planet to other worlds, and we discovered the endless possibilities of the boundless universe. We also came to know of Klapoth, the Amber Lord. Under their attentive gaze, we built the city walls, so do not be surprised. For 700 years, the architects have received no further communication from the stars. But I knew of your existence. Tell me why you have come.
I've come to trailblaze this planet. Yeah, that sounds not bad.
We came here for something known as a Stellaron.
A Stellaron?
Objects that fell from the blue on separate worlds. Their appearance spelled disaster. Many of the planets we visited have suffered their effects. You mentioned invasion by the Antimatter Legion. Soon after their arrival, this planet suffered the Eternal Freeze. At the same time, the phenomenon known as fragmentum space corrosion began to occur. Correct?
Correct.
Let's go with that.
Stellarons bring about different disasters on different worlds, but every world seeded with a Stellaron will give birth to fragmentums. You can see us as kind-hearted interstellar public servants, lending a helping hand to any world affected by a Stellaron.
Your analysis of our current circumstances is clear. We have indeed suffered the disasters you speak of, some of which prove vexatious to us even today. But why should you care? Even if this Stellaron you speak of did bring about disaster, I fail to see its connection to you.
Why is she,
I don't believe that anyone would go to such lengths to help a world unrelated to them.
She's giving me
Unless they had
bad
something
feelings. She's making me uncomfortable.
You're right. Our
Right?
reason for coming here is not purely selfless.
I don't know.
If
Maybe
we don't
it's just
seal
in
the
my head.
Stellaron, we cannot leave this planet.
If we can get rid of it, your world will be safer too.
You know how to seal the Stellaron.
We have the relevant means.
Very well. I believe you. If our present situation is truly the result of this so-called Stellaron, then your arrival is the hope that Belobog has waited 700 years for. I am willing to assist you in any way possible to help you locate the Stellaron. It's getting late, and you must be tired. I will arrange for you to stay in our most comfortable hotel. Rest there and get a good night's sleep. Tomorrow at noon, I will dispatch someone to escort you here, and we can discuss this urgent matter in greater
She's being too
detail.
kind. She's being too kind because she's letting us sleep in till noon. Who does that, right? You can sleep in till noon. That's how late I sleep on the weekend. So I definitely know something's up. If someone's not trying to wake me up before noon. I want to look around.
But of course, you are Belobog's honored guests and have the highest privileges afforded to you. I too need some time. I will go over our records for anything that may be connected to Stellarons. Please excuse me for not escorting you further.
Uh-huh. And part of her hand's frozen. And now there's some heebie-jeebie thing talking to her, so obviously.
Of course, I understand. Do not worry. I have a way.
Yeah, okay. She's evil.
It seems that the Supreme Guardian holds you in high regard. I have received orders that your movements are no longer to be restricted.
You know, I didn't think things were gonna go that smoothly.
I'm afraid I still have duties to attend to. I must return to my post.
Thank you,
I hope you enjoy your stay in Belobog.
Say hi to Soul Bad Guy for me.
Wait! Can you recommend some sites? It's not that late. We want to take a look around.
Well, I'd say that Golden Theater and the History Museum are both worth a look. However, you'd need a pass to get into the museum. I recommend you visit Everwinter Monument first. It's Belobog's most symbolic landmark. And if you enjoy music, you could head to Neverwinter Workshop. You can sometimes catch an outdoor performance there. The artist is... you'll see. Oh, and if you're staying at Goethe Hotel, please avoid the alley that runs next to it. The one with Silvermane guards stationed there. It's started to be affected by corrosion
all hounds
recently,
are good boys.
so it's been sealed off.
You know what I'm saying? All hounds are good boys.
Corrosion is inside the city.
He's
That's
even
a
got
grave
those side
situation.
tails. He's got a tail on the side.
Yes, we're mounting a resistance as we speak. I must leave now. I hope all goes well for you.
The heater you saw is just a standard geomarrow radiator. They may not look like much, but they're a real lifeline to the people. The blizzards here are brutal. If we didn't have a reliable way of keeping warm, Belobog would long since have become a dead city, both above and below the surface. It's an ore, a special energy resource. Whether it's keeping the city warm or keeping our counters ticking, everything runs on geomarrow. Geomarrow grows beneath the surface of the planet, and specialist underworld mining teams are there to extract it. Transport lines shuttle it up to the surface. In the overworld, we use the same lines to ship surface goods and aid down to the underworld. You didn't know? Belobog is structured like two big connected discs.
Oh, so
the
Final
overworld
Fantasy
is
VII,
responsible
Midgar.
for administration and trade, while the underworld is responsible for energy supply and resource extraction. However, due to an order that was given many years ago, nobody has moved between the overworld and the underworld in a long time.
Ooh, that's bad.
I shouldn't be talking about this.
Ooh,
Pretend I never said anything.
that's not, you know.
Isn't it just like cooking food over an open flame? If the house is a pot, then the heater is the stove it rests on.
When she puts it like that, it actually starts to make sense.
All the Xeno bosses. Oh, we went through all of them except for Torna and Xenoblade 3? We got through most of them, but those two.
No sweat. This is your first time in Belobog. I just want you to feel some of the warmth the city has to offer. Hey, seeing as there's nothing on your plate just now, want to help me fix up this machine? Just a bit of manual labor. You might find it interesting.
Fun fact, never asked me to do manual labor. I can't even clean a chair. Long story.
Wow, what a beautiful lobby! It's gonna be soft mattresses and cushiony pillows tonight.
Oh yeah.
Wanna have a pillow fight later?
I knew she was
I
gonna
bet they're
say that.
stuffed with goose feathers.
No, I knew you were gonna say that. Don't be that type, March.
March. Earlier in Klipoth Fort.
When we had that last pillow fight.
Stop, I know what you're gonna say. March, you said too much back there. March, you shouldn't reveal our goal to people we don't trust. Meanwhile, you guys were beating around the bush and speaking in riddles. But check it out. Seems like we landed with a pretty sweet deal, right? We get the royal treatment, rooms in a beautiful hotel, and the full support of the locals.
She
As far
really
as
was frozen in
trailblazing
a block of ice.
This is smooth as heck.
So is your brain. Your brain is also smooth as heck.
That's
Oh my gosh.
not what I was going to say.
All right, spit it out then.
Earlier in Klipoth Fort, were you paying attention to the Supreme Guardian?
Yeah, of course. course. This isn't my first expedition, you know. My powers of perception are sharper than the sharpest blade. Something up with her. She seemed normal to me. She was kinda harsh at first,
No, she's evil.
but she turned out to be a nice, reasonable lady.
Yeah, no, March.
Although,
March.
it felt like she was looking through me. As in, I know she was speaking to us, but it seemed like her gaze was fixed on something far away.
I had a similar feeling. Almost as if we weren't the only people in the room.
Do you have to put it like that? That's scary.
It's true.
Well, there's no way he'd get past Danhung's sharp eyes.
Perhaps I'm too sensitive. She did promise to help us. I just hope she keeps her word. Let's get some rest. We need to save our energy for the discussions tomorrow. Is there anything left to do?
It was a long day today. All I need is a hot shower and a good night's sleep.
I mean, but we could be playing Tears of the Kingdom, but this is different because it's an RPG. That's why I'm on board with this. Genshin, I wasn't as much.
You too.
Let's get to bed early and save our energy. I sense the next few days could be tiring.
Well, I'm off to my room then. Express lights off.
I wouldn't mind though if because we talk about Genshin and how much money they have. If they employ a lot of people, then you know, good because people are getting paid. But if they're hoarding it all, then yeah, I see that as like a bit of an issue. But to give people the opportunity to like create and stuff is really cool. If that's how the money is being spent, you know what I mean? Then why are we giving them money? I'm just joking. Why are we giving them that much money? I was checking the closet.
Who are you? What are you?
I was checking the closet. Is this in the closet?
What do you want?
Yeah, no. I was trying to, yeah. Dark Knight get through this scent, the dark eyes. Someone walking in the corridor. Room service. Yeah, see, boring. Bang.
Hey, did you hear that?
Ah, that's the worst. Now that makes me unmotivated to play this game. Because that makes me feel like, wow, like, can people stop ripping off the talent? Because, like, I know that people want money, but it's like, I feel like that's the worst, I feel like, because it feels like, people with money can always pay for everything, right? And I guess they can buy people who have talent.
There's a group of Silvermane guards at the entrance.
Whatever. Not even gonna go there.
I don't think they're here to say hi.
If this is our escort, it's less friendly than I was expecting. Huh. You must have had some miserable jobs.
Let's go and meet them. We won't know until we're down there.
Hey, Commander Bronya is waiting for you all down below. Hurry up and go see her. And no tricks.
Are we in a lot of trouble?
I do, though. Forget other people. I care. Anyway. I mean, I would imagine so. Your employees are your backbones. Man, I want to be rich because I want to be cool. And I know people are like, well, you gotta do shrewd things to stay in business. No, you don't. You can be a good person and still have a business. People are ridiculous. You don't have to be the scum of the earth to do good business.
Huh? It's you. You were there at the fort.
I am Bronya Rand, acting commander of the Silvermane Guards.
Yeah, Bronya.
In the name of the Amber Lord in the Highest, and under order of Supreme Guardian Cocolia Rand, I hereby arrest the suspected infiltrators under the charge of plotting to incite rebellion.
Okay,
As agent
sure.
of the Supreme Guardian, I herewith temporarily strip you of your freedom of action and speech. When you are tried by the adjudication panel, you will be given the opportunity to defend yourselves against the accusations.
She's
Resistance
my
will prove
favorite
futile.
too because she's pretty,
must
but
come
she's
with me.
annoying right now.
Wait a minute. This isn't what we agreed. She said we were gonna be escorted to discuss an urgent matter.
This is an orchestrated betrayal, obviously.
Looks like we've been downgraded to accomplices. Again. It seems like it's every third planet this happens.
That's because you always act without thinking. You never have a plan.
Hey, I'm improving. I'm coming up with a plan right now. And...
We're gonna kick the crap out of
One,
him.
Donhun, the alley.
The one that's been sealed off. It's possible. March. Be ready to make an escape.
Huh? Really? I just wanted to say something.
3 of a kind.
Shh! It's an old Astral Express escape signal. Do you play cards?
2 pair.
Hey, what are you whispering? Let's get going.
Ace!
Hey!
Dang! Ace indeed. Ace to the face. Ace to the face.
Have an ice day!
She's like, get stuck, losers.
They charged straight in! Escaping into a fragmentum. I don't know if they're overconfident or just eager for death. It would seem that Mother's judgment was correct.
Should we report them as missing or deceased?
Both.
Supreme Guardian's order was to arrest them. We cannot abandon our pursuit just because they fled into a sealed-off area. I must ascertain their fate with my own eyes.
Yes, ma'am.
Eradicate all threats to Belobog's security. That is what I must do.
Look out!
She really caught up with us. Even had time to set up an ambush.
You dare underestimate me? Even though it has suffered fragmentum corrosion, this is still part of Belobog. It was our home. The guards know this place like the back of their hand. Enough cat and mouse. Drop your weapons and come with me.
You're such a nuisance. Just what crime are we supposed to have committed again? It better be worth you following us all the way out here.
I like how sassy she is.
My orders are to arrest you.
Yes, I'm going through the
It
main
is for the
story.
adjudication panel to present you with the nature and penalty of your alleged crimes.
You saw us yesterday. Do you remember? Madame Cocolia received us as honored guests. How can such a drastic change have occurred in the course of one night?
The Madam Guardian investigated your backgrounds. She summoned me last night to tell me that you had deceived her. Your identities and purpose here are counterfeit. You seek to overthrow the rule of the Architects.
What a two-faced hag!
Publicly insulting the Supreme Guardian only elevates the seriousness of your crimes. throw down your arms and surrender.
We're wasting our words, March. At least one thing is clear. We mustn't be caught.
Well, if there's no escape, then maybe it's time we gave them a taste of Astral Express medicine.
Step aside. I have the times now.
A guest with no... a gift from the stars. You have the worst luck running...
How about this?
Clemency? Never.
I don't remember inviting you. Who's the lucky one today? What's this?
Let's make it quick.
Caught him by his arm.
Lady Bronya.
I'll handle these evildoers myself.
Please, lady, you got nothing on us. Oh, okay, I see how this goes.
Move carefully.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Okay, we're gonna double up, so I'm gonna attack with this first.
What about this?
Get him, Branya! Get him, Branya! No, Branya.
You outstayed your welcome!
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
The truth of life and death, revealed this sanctuary, is but a vision.
Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, profound secrets of the stars! Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Step
Nice,
aside.
double
I have no
turns.
interest in stoking conflict.
Stay right there while I give you a present.
Let's go.
Batter up!
Try that again. Back off.
Oh, she countered my counter.
You can't run.
No, I countered, and then she's gonna counter again. That's so funny.
With me out here, how can we lose? A guest with no look out. Try that again. Fight with me.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
My turn.
What about this?
Scared.
Step aside. I have no time now.
You have the worst luck
Okay, here we
running into
go.
me. Stay right there while I give you a present. Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Rules are made to be broken!
Ah, we could have finished her off.
This girl's pretty strong. Hey, Don Hung, maybe now's a good time to show off your secret strength?
You first.
You're no fun.
Intruders, give it up. You will be guaranteed a fair trial.
Ooh, sorry. I didn't mean to ruin the intensity of the moment.
What is this?
I can't breathe.
I have one thing to say. Sampo never lets friends who've helped him come to harm.
Costco kiosks to the rescue.
I say what I mean, and I mean what I say.
Oh my gosh, whatever. Thanks, Costco kiosk.
They will suffer, sacrifice, and die because of my order.
It is not death which creates them. They will be swept into the infancy of a new world.
What about the Underworlders? They will lose the protection of the Architects. They will see me as a tyrant.
You have witnessed the world we have promised. A temporary misunderstanding for an eternity of prosperity.
We will honor your decision.
I understand.
Come on, those toys of yours aren't that dangerous.
Then why hasn't he woken up yet?
Because he's sound asleep. Didn't you hear him sleep talking? Poor child. Sounded like a bad nightmare. Tell me the truth, Sampo. What are you gonna do about the Overworld girl?
What am I gonna do about her? Why, wait for the opportunity and send her back, together with the rest of them, of course.
Oh, they're from the lower world. I forgot.
Hey, come on. What's with the...
You're a bad liar, Sampo Koski.
Costco kiosk.
What? I didn't mean to bring her along. The smoke was too dense. I was in a daze. Before I knew it, I'd somehow dragged her down here, too.
Oh, no. Did he take Branya with us?
What are you up to, Sampo? Why do you
Costco,
insist on
please.
getting caught up in overworld affairs that have nothing to do with you? If it's a whole lot more attention from Wildfire you want, you're going about it the right way.
IKEA samples.
Hey now, Sampo Koski's primary concern is taking care of his friends.
IKEA sample.
These guys scratched my back. How could I live with myself if I didn't scratch theirs? And another thing, where does Wildfire get off assuming that these fine folks won't come in useful to them, huh? I mean, you never know.
Which is why you've set them loose in the underground?
Come on, accidents happen. I'll have them rounded up in no time.
That girl... Get her back as soon as possible, then don't let her out of your sight. The underground has been sealed off for over 10 years now. The children won't even remember what overgrounders look like. If a girl in a Silvermane Guard uniform suddenly shows up, what would Wildfire do with her? What would they do with you?
All right, I get it. I'm setting off right now. I'll have to trouble you to look after them while I'm gone, ma'am.
Hey, sleepyhead. Looks like you're awake.
Who will it be? I'm worried about who it's gonna be. Oh, well, I don't need Huerta, so. No! Why am I getting punished for this? Why am I getting punished, right? Like there's like a chance of 8 and I get this? Garbage. Thanks. Fantastic.
How are you feeling? Any aches or pains? I bet you were mumbling something about Stellarons and wishes.
I wish I had
couldn't make
less
sense of it.
Stellarons and more wishes. That's what I said, lady.
Well, now that you're awake, you should probably try moving your limbs. I'm Natasha, a doctor in the underground. You've already spent a day in my clinic. Nice to meet you, too. You're very polite. Sampo's gone to clear up a mess of his own making. So I'm looking after you in the meantime. Based on your current state, I don't think there's any cause for alarm. You seem perfectly healthy. So if you don't mind, I'll go and take a look at the other patients. Oh, please, you needn't worry. You've just been asleep for a while. I barely had to lift a finger. I might have exaggerated your condition for Sampo's years. But that guy owes me. He better bring me back some medicine. Sampo told me. Don't worry, the Silvermane guards won't follow you below ground. We've been cut off from the surface for many years.
I like
Even
Natasha.
when things were at their worst down here, they never showed. Of course, I don't know the whole story behind why the architects ordered the lockdown. Who knows? Thanks to you, they might finally be about to lift it. Something that Wildfire's wanted to achieve for a long time now. Sampo just told me that you lost consciousness. He didn't say why. Still, I'll wager it had something to do with him. He's always tinkering with his devices. Anyway, the opinion of the clinic is that none of you have come to harm. They've been up for a while already. The young guy with the dark hair left first. He went with Sampo. Your rowdier friend took off soon after waking up.
Yeah.
I imagine she's taking a stroll nearby.
Rowdy, that's very kind of you.
As for the girl in the Silvermane guard uniform, I told Sampo to watch her. But it seems that he left his post, and she made a run for it. Sure, but don't push yourself. If you start feeling unwell, come straight back and tell me.
Ah, she has a teddy bear on the back.
If you run into any trouble, you can try asking for Wildfire.
Thank you, Dizzy/Bridget.
It's a grassroots organization.
Brizzy. Thank you, Brizzy.
Think of it as the Silvermane Guards of the Underground.
Thank you, Brizzy.
No need to thank me. It's a doctor's duty to heal.
I gotta find March 7th and Dan Hung.
Oh.
But where should I start?
This is it. Oh, there's a little girl. That's what's her face? I know her name. I wouldn't have even minded pulling her, but no.
So, you promise that if I win hide and seek, you'll tell Big Sister March all the ins and outs. Yep, all the ins and outs.
Yeah, her.
What does that mean? It just means you'll tell me all the details. No hiding anything and no telling fibs. Hook isn't an overgrounder, you know. Hook never tells fibs. Yeah, never.
Dang.
Well, that's settled then. Okay, let's play. Huh? You! When did you get here?
Not that long, Big
Quit
Sister.
acting like a child. It's like this. After I woke up, that doctor said Sampo had taken Don Hung with him.
Nah, you're fine.
I went around in circles trying to find the blue-haired scoundrel and bumped into these kids. They say they know where he is.
Pretty much. Picking stuff up. Except Aerith didn't try to tell these kids to tell her where to go.
But they said I had to join the moles or something if I wanted to
moles?
find out. And to do that, I had to prove my strength by winning a game of hide and seek. Do you get it?
I get it. Well, best of luck.
Huh. When did you start being so nice?
Since you started paying attention.
Hey, are you done with your secret talk? The most time is precious. Yeah, precious.
Okay, we're done. Pitch Dark Hook the Great. This is my friend. He also wants to join the moles. Can he play too?
Sure. I guess so. Then, you guys are seeking...
Boss, they don't seem very smart. Why don't we do a practice one first?
You're right, Julian. Okay, let's do a practice one. I'll hide. You two have to find me.
So, you kids think you're better than us, huh? Just you wait and see. It's simple. When you see one of them, you just have to catch them. Something's not right. That guy's been staring at us this whole time. Hide and seek might have to wait. Let's see what he wants. My instincts are telling me something's not right with this guy. But...
Nonsense! How many 8-year-olds do you see walking around that look like this?
All right,
Only
the jig
one.
is up. Your voice gave it away.
But I'm Julian of 1,000 faces.
And all of them are ugly.
Why did you have to talk to me? My reputation is ruined.
No need for the melodrama. That was still...
Yeah, it didn't matter. We already caught his boss. So, like, what is he worried about?
Haha, I caught you. Doesn't count unless you can answer this question.
What? But we caught you.
Wasted.
I'm sorry, boss.
Wasted.
Darn! How did you see through Julian's disguise? What villainy is this?
Those with keen eyes see the dust between the stars. I came up with that, by the way.
Fantastic.
About time I got some credit for it. So, Pitch Dark Hook the Great. You can tell us now, right?
Yes. The boss of the moles is true to her word. Hook saw the blue-haired guy take your dark-haired friend to the fight club.
Fight Club?
Fight Club?
Jinx.
You
I thought
don't
the
talk
first one
about it.
was... Yeah.
Is this more secret talk?
Pitch Dark Hook the Great. Where is the Fight Club?
Come with her.
Thanks.
That's
We don't need to. I already knew where it was.
club
This is
just for
useless
fighting.
filler.
Who knew undergrounders had such brutal hobbies?
Run, Hook! I'm gonna get you!
In fact,
Run!
they let you take... We're here! Who's it?
The moles are in... the moles? They need...
My friend.
Brothers and sisters, are you ready for today's most spectacular, spine-tingling, earth-shattering contest? On one side, recommended by tall, blue, and handsome, the unsmiling, pulverizing power of the new kid on the block, Cold Dragon Young! And his opponent is none other than the unfeeling, incendiary, explosive might of Team Robomatic! All praise to Boss Farog! Given that no other fighter was willing to take on the strength of Team Robomatic, Cold Dragon Young will face off against these opponents. And so,
Quick, let's help him!
Oh, brothers and sisters, an unexpected turn of events!
So you're awake.
Yeah, the first thing we did was go look for you! And now that we found you, we're trying to make sure you don't get your butt kicked. You're welcome!
Brothers and sisters, you can feel their passion. The magnetic pull of this electric sport is undeniable. And Cold Dragon Young is signaling that the contest will go ahead. He's just itching to get into it. And so are we. It's the Iron Fists of Cold Dragon Young and friends versus...
I can take them on my own, you know.
Oh, we need to work on your emotional intelligence. Enemy targets detected. This happened. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Easy peasy. This song's about the.
What a beautiful performance! Cole
Hey,
Dragon
alright, I
Young
wanna go home.
and his last-minute admirers emerge victorious!
Admirers? Forget it. I think our taste in nicknames is different. Hey, look! It's Sampo!
Let's get after him.
That guy can't have gotten too far. Let's search nearby.
Hey, it's you! I was just thinking to myself, am I getting robbed? Who are these people following
Why
me?
is he so weird?
You know, you start to walk a little faster, and anywho, if I just turned around, I could have thrown open my arms and said a big hi to my old friends.
Save it. You saw us in there and got scared, so you pulled a runner.
Me? Scared? Oh, my friends, what do I have to fear? Surely I haven't done anything to offend you. Set him up? Yeah, with a job, and Sampo Koski stops
Costco
at nothing
kiosk.
to help his friends. Saving you was just the beginning. I have to consider your finances too. With me, you get the full service, folks. I had no choice but to take you guys down here.
Thanks, Ikea.
Be that as it may.
Maybe you've forgotten.
So,
Don Hung?
well, I'm not certain yet.
You win. I'll help you to the best of my... All right, to prove my sincerity,
gosh.
I'll introduce...
What kind of organization? I don't even need to know anything about wildfire.
Have a
Let's
little
go.
faith.
We're just gonna find this
So,
wild person.
what does Wildfire do all day?
Yeah, see, they answered me. Anyway.
Everything. They keep the peace, uphold justice, fight for resources, distribute goods. The sliver of trust they have for me has to do with the last one. Huh. Where's Joshua?
What are those shiny rocks?
Ah, this is geomarrow, an exothermic ore. The underground and the surface are sealed off from one another, right? Well, only the geomarrow transport line is still running. The underground sends ore to the surface, and the surface sends goods to the underground. At least in theory. Most undergrounders are miners, and this is what they mine for a living. You know, if we didn't have geomarrow to burn, this world would have frozen to death long ago. All right, let's keep moving. Person I was looking for. Oh, old Oleg isn't here either? Where is everyone?
So you're leading us on another wild goose chase?
I wouldn't dare! Trust me, we're getting close.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Huh?
Oh, that's the furnace core. It's the pillar that connects the underworld and the overworld. People used to travel up and down that thing, but then...
Then what?
It's a long story.
Except...
Oh, come on! Zila is usually always out on patrol here at this time.
Zila!
What's Wildfire up to?
Hey, look! Who is that? It looks like she's in trouble.
My friends, don't just stand there. This drama doesn't need any more bystanders.
Oh? You know, it might be interesting to see you get in trouble.
We should avoid attracting too much attention. But we can't just leave her.
Seventh is right. Do you have any popcorn?
Exactly! My boy, Cold Dragon Young. Young Master Dan Heng speaks with reason.
Let's help her.
All right, princess. Let's dispense with the pleasantries.
Whoa! She's
You
even
dare
cooler.
attack someone on our turf? Well, how about a few rounds of me?
Darn it! Quick, disperse!
Dang.
Spineless thugs.
Miss Zila, phew. It's a good thing you showed up when you did. My heartfelt thanks. These vagrants have got some nerve looking for trouble in Wildfire Terra.
Shut it, Sampo. This is you written all over it. Wildfire has countless issues on its plate right now. We don't need a side order of Koski.
McDonald's.
I hear Silvermane Guard is paying the underworld a visit. Is that you?
You kidnapped me and brought me to the underground. What is the meaning of this?
Listen to her. What is the meaning of this?
Dang.
She still thinks she's an overworld princess. Do you know what's become of us down here while you live the easy life? Did you even consider the fate of the underworlders?
The Silvermane Guards aren't living the easy life. We are constantly engaged with the enemy, defending Belobog from the scourge of attacking monsters and protecting all those above and below the surface.
Do you even hear yourself? You protect the underground? Redeploying every guard to the surface? Sealing off the only passageway? Protecting the so-called architects, more like it.
The Madam Guardian has her reasons.
Enough talk. You're coming with me. Chief Oleg wants to see you, and he's got more than a few questions.
Perfect, Miss Zila. We were just on our way to pay Chief Oleg a visit ourselves. Room for a few more?
Fully booked. Who are they?
Oh, I don't care. I'm not gonna play Impact. But yeah, I know. She calls her sister and stuff, right?
What good is your name by itself?
Well, it's like this. The chief's in the market for specific talent. An urgent request, so I'm taking them to see him.
I do a little bit of my research beforehand. Don't you worry.
We're looking for a Stellaron. It's the source of all the disasters here. If we find it, we can...
I would recommend you not recite your story to everyone you meet. Miss Zila won't understand it anyway, so let's save it for the chief, huh?
You're right. I don't understand it. And I don't plan on passing the message on either. Wildfire's encountered trouble at the Great Mine. The chief's busy. If you really want to find him, come look for me at the mine entrance. I'm leaving.